Everyone, and welcome to Endling. Alright, that just kind of shot off the screen instantly there, didn't it? Show. Recording? Yes. Yo, welcome to Endling. A game about... I'm trying to think of a punchline so hard. Yo, a game about foxes. Let's be real. Endling, extinction forever. Yo, preach. Yo, let's get that extinction. Orangutans, dead. Let's get it. Let's go, gamers. We can wipe them out. Yo, still recording? Yes. Okay. Endling, resume game. Okay, alright, so we've got a jumping option. And we got a walking option. So I can walk back into the fire if I want. Alright, sweet, I just had to double check that. And I'm running. Yo, what does the fox say? What does the fox say? Show. We finally know. That was a bit of an outdated reference, Squid, but it's cool. Show me running. Show me away from the guy who was chasing me through the woods. Show. A nightmare I had as a kid. Whoa. I remember I had this like recurring nightmare as a kid. I know, no one cares, that's fine. I had this recurring nightmare as a kid. How do I... Oh. I had this recurring nightmare as a kid about this fucking, like, bird-demon hybrid thing, right? It was like... Oh, just dig. Bitch, dig. I'm trying to tell an awesome story. Okay, I get it. Anyway. As a kid, I had this recurring nightmare. Or it wasn't a recurring nightmare. It was like a recurring, like, fucking... A recurring nightmare villain, if that makes sense. And said nightmare villain was like a bird demon creature. It was like... I can't remember if it was very tall, but it had like a... It looked like a human with like a bird face. And its whole thing, right, is that it would impersonate my, like, loved ones. So I think it went for my sister first, and then it went for my mother, and I can't remember if it went for my dad at any point. But no, that's what it did. That was this whole thing. It was like, how do I get around this? Hold on, give me a sec. Can I jump? Can I bark? That didn't work. Yeah, anyway, it would, like, impersonate loved ones, right? But, like, I would always be able to tell something was off, like, in the dreams. Because, like, the loved one would act weirdly. Like, they'd have strange violent tendencies, or, like, kind of, like, fucking... They would act differently in a certain... They'd seem normal, almost. But, like, they would act differently as well. So they would, like, resemble said loved one. What am I supposed to do here? I guess I'm running back. So they would resemble, oh, there we go. I figured it out. Yeah, anyway, and the dream would always end when it, like, revealed itself. And, it would reveal itself by, excuse me. And it would reveal itself by trying to, like, do something, like, horrible to me. Like, not rape or anything, like, kind of not, like, rapey. But kind of, they'd try and, like, try and hurt me in some way, right? Like, they'd fucking, like... It was, like, dream logic that I'd, like... They'd attempt to hurt me in some way. I would catch on, and then they would reveal themselves. And whenever they, like, appeared... when they finally revealed themselves, they would, like, they would, when it finally revealed itself, it would scream something in gibberish, and I would always wake up like screaming, or at least very disturbed. Excuse me. From memory, the first two dreams... Oh, I'm climbing. From memory, the first two dreams was it trying to impersonate loved ones. And then for its like third appearance, it decided it was just going to chase me like through the woods. And I like woke up when I like tripped over a log. And then finally, it appeared one last time in a dream that I still remember quite vividly. I was with my whole family. And none of them were acting weird. They were kind of like my normal family. Went for like a walk down in the park. And, oh, okay. Did I just die? No. I would go for like a walk in the park. This is still recording, right? Yes, okay. So, we went for like a walk in the park. We all went for like a walk in the park. Sorry. And like for some reason there was like this black ooze creeping in from like random places. Like it seemed like the park was completely normal. It was like a local park to where I was, except there was this house like smack dab in like the middle of it. This like little like house. Which was where it lived. And like the dream was like played out that there was like the ground, it was oil. That's right, it was oil. And like I'd be like walking over like some fucking ground, it would like collapse beneath me like I'd stepped onto water. Even though it looked like ground, I'd be like up to my like fucking waist or knees with water. I mean with oil, sorry. And the oil started to rise. So it started to fill like the entire park. And like the being or anything was like standing on the porch like laughing at me. And then eventually it slipped on the oil that it was excreting, like turning the soil into, fell over, knocked itself out, and then the oil came up and consumed it. And I never had a dream about it again. It killed itself. It had foiled its own plan. And that is the story of my recurring nightmare as a kid. I'm sure that was very interesting for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Sure, 8 minutes? Yes. Yo, smash subscribe for this little fox never fucking making it out alive. But you